Hello Capricorn, and welcome to this new message for August 2015. And first of all, we have the messages from your angels. The next type of message that you will hear is by your angel tarot, and then we follow on and complete with the Archangel Raphael healing oracle message. So it's all about healing and nurturing yourself so that you really can make the most of the energies and you are fulfilling the highest potential in terms of your divine life mission. And to do that, of course, you have to be as empowered as possible, and that all comes from the self-love, and that all stems from this message that comes through here, this final message about this healing and nurturing energy. So that is what really kind of holds it all together, binds it all together. All of the different messages, they're all bound together by this one type of energy focus that you will have by the end, and you'll hear all about. So here we go, we're going to start this now, and if you would like a completely personal, specific to your date and time of birth type of message with all or any of these different types of cards, you can do so by going to the link below this video, and it is part of the lawoflove.uk. And all funds raised go towards our natural learning projects, and we're looking to start up a vegan school. Well, we have started up a vegan school with our standards, but we want to expand, and so that's where a lot of our funds go, as well as obviously to help in the advocacy of law advancement for animal rights. So thank you very much, and I will speak to you over on your messages now. And hello Capricorn, thank you very much for joining us, and we're going to do this one here in front of you, and then the other ones are really quite long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the other ones, pre-shuffle them, and then show you the pictures and do it that way, and hopefully that should also make the upload easier as well, because obviously the video compared to just pictures and audio for some reason is, yeah, just a kind of lot more heavier in terms of memory, and so the upload should be a lot easier, especially seeing as I want to keep all these different messages together in the one go, which I think will be really effective for us all. So this is for Capricorn, and this is August 2015. Goodness, we've already got yours. I was just thinking that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a double message, possibly, unless I just go for this one, but I'm going to show you this one anyway here on the video. So we've got this coming up, which is all about your link to animals. You have a special bond, it says here, with animals. Your pets in heaven and in earth are cared for. They're well cared for and watched over by angels. So that's a message that's coming forward for you as being significant, Capricorn. And it's showing you there may be some kind of challenge here with regards to linking everything up. You may be considering something to do with a gift that you have for working with young people and your divine life purpose, which includes this, teaching or parenting of children. So there's some sort of link here with regards to this that you're mulling over at the moment. It does say that your advice really is to kind of, really hone into that self-love aspect. That was really important for you. Before. Oh, goodness, yeah, it really was. It was coming through. In fact, that's a good point. That video didn't actually, it didn't stay on my device, so this is good that I am giving you this, because this is really coming up is very important for you, Capricorn. Yeah, But this card, let me just say, it's not just about self-love. This is also actually coming up here as like really like prominent in terms of like a new romance as well. So we're actually talking about, you know, the manifestation of someone out with yourself who is reflecting back to you your own amount of self-love. And of course, we know there are two different types of you know, there's the relationship and there's the union. So this really signifies the potential for a union when you're at that stage where you're really kind of like showing yourself self-love, you really genuinely feel that love for yourself. Well, you're going to find that in a partnership out with yourself too, with someone else. So this is what this signifies overall. There's going to be a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. That's very important, and really just to kind of highlight how important it is, you've actually got Daniel, who is the angel of marriage. I am assisting you right now. So there we go, Capricorn. And now we're going to move on to the next part of this message, and this is going to be coming through from the Angel Tarot. And I did say that I would pre-shuffle, and then I would give you the message that way, but I'm not. I'm actually going to shuffle them here right now. I'm going to give you the message, but I will actually just be doing it through audio, and then I'll be sharing the pictures of all the different cards. And I think that's actually going to be really quite focused and helpful, because you can hear all of what's going on. And although you're not seeing it, you've seen enough of what I do to understand that it's just the way that I do it, that I'm going to do it that way. It happens naturally, quite easily, or very easily. And that's just the way it goes. So you know that that's what I do. And I just think it's going to help with the upload time, the upload speed, and allow me to deliver longer videos just much easier without them sort of like having problems uploading. And I do think as well that it's going to be great for you to be able to hear all the sounds and hear my voice really well, and actually to see the cards, you know, instead of me just holding them up, you're actually going to see them properly, and you can focus on them and take your own messages from them as well. So let's see. So here we go. So this is the Angel Tarot message, which is all about divine empowerment for Capricorn. And yeah, this is for August 2015, again for Capricorn, August 2015. The Angel Tarot, and it's all about divine empowerment, how to best live out our current life path mission. Yeah, so let's see what comes up for you, Capricorn. Okay, so we have the Ace of Water, which is all about falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. It can also signify a new home coming up. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to go in here and really look at the colours that we have. So it's a beautiful colour. We have this watery energy, and the colours are blue and green. And there's something really focused about this energy, because we have what looks like a merman or a mermaid, I'm not sure, but we have you know, this flowing type of energy which has led this being to find nothing round about them but the rays of the sunlight shining through on this one cup. And if you just look at the cup there, it looks like there could be a little dolphin. I'm not sure, but there's a type of fish being just flowing past there, the cup. And for me, this is a sign of possibility. And when you look deeper to the cup, you can actually see there are 3 kind of ornate little bits of detail there. There's kind of, you know, if you look at the base of the cup, that is, okay. it's kind of like a chalice, but on the very bottom there, the base, there's 3, and the symbol of 3 is also kind of showing the possibility for celebration of some sort. And at the, round the actual cup itself, you can see that there's a picture of, and for me it kind of looks like, it looks like a mermaid. So this could be 2 people certainly coming together again. There's a possibility of it. There's a possibility. And it certainly is a focus on the one person, on these 2 people, but each of them focused on the other. It does look to me like it's signifying or symbolizing that of a male taking more of initiative here, because it looks to me like it's a merman who's swimming towards the cup, and the cup has a picture of the mermaid. So it seems like there's an initiative type of, someone who is coming to a greater understanding maybe of themselves, this masculine person or masculine energy essence, who is coming around to recognize this feminine female energy. But she has her face in the same direction as him, so they're both facing the same direction now. This is really significant and symbolic of that, facing the same direction, having the same outlook. Although it does also indicate again that, one might not be as aware of the other coming round in terms of their spiritual growth and understanding. So there might be more, as I say this word, initiative required to help them to understand, or they may already know, they may be very connected and they just know that you're there, or you know that they're there in the background, and now could be the time for that. So let's see what comes up next. We've got the Knight of Air. Now, I would usually put this to the side as it symbolises an area of challenge, so to speak. And so it's showing here that, although you have been, or, you're either kind of like feeling the sense of wanting to have a resurgence of this relationship, a spiritual growth or enhanced intuition, this new home, this something starting or restarting, very significant. However, there are events that are going at great speed within some other area of your life or some other aspect, or it could be that this is symbolizing the energy that you need to have in order to let this other person know your feelings, your real emotions. And it may be a challenge for you to have that or to do that, since it's a resurgence. Maybe, I don't know, it depends about what your confidence is like. Or it could show that indeed this is someone else who comes really quickly into your life and kind of wants to kind of restart things, very, very much like the knight coming in, with all their armor on and ready to kind of take on things, and you just might not be so ready or so sure at this point. So again, the energies could be really for either of you, but I feel that there's this light on top of the unicorn's horn, and it does really symbolize for me that this is important. This is something that is divinely timed, or divinely planned. Either way, for you or there or both of your growth anyway, or as I say, that this could be the right time to take this on. So it just depends how you feel, yourself, and how this other person feels. Or, as I say, if it is about a new home or this enhanced growth in intuition, is certainly symbolized there by the glowing of the horn of the what is a spiritual symbol, is that divine symbol. It's the unicorn. Okay, so this really comes from a time where here we've got the Six of Air. Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So you've been away, your energy is refreshed, renewed, you've had time to go away, and this is kind of like you swimming back, or kind of like them swimming back into the situation with fresh eyes. And of course having this knightly type of energy. possibility there. And it comes from a time where you've really been, you have the King of Water here. So you've been opening your heart and mind to those around you, and you've had trustworthy and heartfelt advice here. You may have been entering into some sort of charity work. So either way, you've been opening up to the community round about you. You've been interested in what your place is in terms of your divine life path, and you've been following that encouragingly so. And things have really been opening up there. So right now it's showing the Knight of Earth in terms of where you're at now, the energy. And it's this loyal, dedicated, honourable and kind energy. Time to buckle down here, it says, and get things done. Honour your commitments, a guardian angel. So either way, whatever's happening, maybe this, ultimately the energy that we will go back to again with the Ace of Water, it might just be that you have other things on your plate at the moment and you really need to kind of honour those commitments first. And then we see here, when we look at what's in the near future, we have 15 ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. Now, this really kind of like makes me want to like stem back to the possibility of a new home actually with the Ace of Water from the beginning. And it makes me think that, with this Knight of Air, that you're not really willing to, you're having a challenge, willing to make the change to this new home because you might feel entrapped by the current circumstances of maybe the home that you're in, the house that you're in, who you're in with, or something to do with that. Could be the material items, the material things. How are you going to do this? How is that going to happen? It's just overseeing the whole project, and the move, for example, could be like, whoa, that is a lot of work, but just one step at a time. Your energy, there really is a lot going on. Yes, Your strength though is that you will take that one step at a time and accept the help from others. Others are seeing that, you're having this increased intuition, which is your ultimate, goes back to this Ace of Water energy. They might see you as having patience, where you're maybe holding back. They see that as you having patience, but something's got to change. So they might be looking at it differently though, thinking, wow, this person's really sensible. They're considering carefully what they want before they're acting. But it's just for you, it's been that there's been so much going on and you're just being very sensible and accepting that help from others when it feels right. You have kind of hopes and fears surrounding, we've got the Page of Water here, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly, a new person entering your life, a relationship beginning a new phase, or heightened psychic abilities. So again, this does hark back to the Ace of Water. You just have some hopes and fears of how this might actually transmute into new energy, how this relationship's going to go forward, how it's going to adapt. Are you going to adapt? And it also goes back to that ego, the sense of entrapment, seeing things out of the box rather than just in the box or what may be resultant, and actually kind of opening up to the new possibilities. It's showing that ultimately this King of Air energy is going to be the outcome. And ultimately, this is someone who really is at the top of their field in whatever they do, like an intellectual area such as law, science, or business we have here. So someone who is an excellent speaker, they are balancing everything diplomatically, objectively, brilliant, authoritative, impartial, professional, balanced, motivational. They get a good balance between the spiritual aspects. They can just tune into the energy, but they also get it on an earthbound and how to manifest it in a way that is physically good for everybody. So this is just, it's this lawful type of behavior. This King of Air, brilliant, impartial, professional, and diplomatic. So really what I think here is that you're going to have clarity. This really brings to mind clarity. You have a great balance between what's coming up here in terms of the High Priestess energy, and of course is more masculine energy here, with the physical aspects of life and how to really kind of go about living it in a way that's conducive and best for you, for all. So I think there's a real possibility with this resurgence of this relationship going ahead in terms of a way that is best for all. I really do see this as being auspicious because of the King of Air and because of this balanced approach. However, it just depends what the other person is like as well, of course. And, maybe that might be not as emotional as they might like or whatever, but at the end of the day, if that is the case, then you know that they're not the right person for you, and maybe the resurgence in a relationship will be one where it is balanced off in a way that it's relaxed, it's friendly, and that's as far as that goes. However, if it is the right person for you in terms of a spiritual to physical partnership here on this earthly plane, you're really looking at someone who is really kind of at the top of their game as well, and they are meeting you there halfway and understanding you in that soulful aspect of you there in every way, shape and form, and it's about to go forward. Either way, this could link back to your more kind of your loyal, kind of dedicated, dutiful aspects of life, other aspects, of course, that is relating to partnerships and unions, but it could also be relating to those ventures as well, or this kind of new home. You're making the move there. You've been able to kind of get some sort of balance with your mental and emotional needs and considerations there. And you're also kind of like seeking out professional advice as well. You might be sought after for your advice, just to kind of give that all round kind of good balanced approach. Either way, it's a card of confidence, and that's what I like most here, Capricorn, for you. So the outcome being a confident one really gives all aspects of whatever's going on here in August 2015 as being that of auspicious and really kind of working itself out nicely there. Thank you very much for listening, and I will speak to you very soon for the next final part of our message, which is the Archangel Raphael healing and nurturing message using these oracle cards. So that's what we're going to go on to next. Speak to you soon. And so the card that had come up for you, Capricorn, for August 2015 is the card of meditation. Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. And so this, I feel, will really help to kind of garner you the overall best results throughout what appears to be, at the beginning certainly, quite a busy time for you. And with so many new possibilities and